So I am making this video because I saw a post online about someone giving a testimony that he was led to he was going to church and he saw a woman and he was led to give the woman money, which is just 500 naira. That's he was led to give the woman money, 500 naira, and he went to church. He came back from church, and before night he received an alert of 40,000 naira with no name. And people were surprised that it's a lie, it cannot be possible, stuff like that. Possible kojo, stuff like that. Me, I'm just here to say that God works in a very mysterious way, and I want to share my own testimony, the life testimony. So I have no reasons to lie. I have no reasons to lie. So this is why I'm coming live to share this testimony, because believe me, it has happened like maybe 7 to 8 years back. It has happened in the past, but at least it's something very mysterious, and I will never forget. I will never forget. So this is how it happens. It was one of those days. I just finished school. I came back. It was one of those days. I just came back from school. So I just finished school. I've done my NYC. I was looking for a job. I was in Abuja, but I was in Abuja, but things were not going as I planned. So I came back to Lagos, and I was with my parents, And that period was the most challenging period of my life, because I was going through a lot. And I just finished school. My mate already working. Me, I was writing application letter here and there. Nothing was coming. I've not even started my business then. So those were the most challenging period of my life, and it was for me, it was tough. I was thinking, I was reacting. It was a challenge on its own. So one of those days, my mom is a prophet, so she said I should join a church, because I used to formally attend a church, but I stopped attending. And my mom's church is a Celestial church, and throughout my secondary school, my primary school, I used to attend Celestial church, but I stopped going for some personal reasons. And I started attending Winners, and which I still attend Winners up to now. So she now told me that I need to come to her church, and there's this particular program that I need to attend. For people that attend Celestial, they will know, which is Esianu. There's a particular day of the week that Celestial Church leave for Ojo Esianu. It's been long, but I still remember. So it was one of those days. I just decided that, okay, let me go, which is Ojo Anu. So I went to the church. I think, did my mom even follow me? I don't think she did not. She did not follow me. So I went to my mom's church, and yes, they were praying. Some people came, they gave testimonies of what got into their life. I was praying and said, if God can do this for their life, oh Lord, God, please go do it for my own life. So I was praying, but it does not stop me from being a winner, you understand? So I was praying. Okay. So I went home back. Nothing unusual happened. And after the church service, I went back home, and nothing unusual happened like that. But our pastor told us to add faith that something will happen, that we should have faith. I guess I had faith. Honestly, it's faith that's been keeping me this far. So I came back home, and it was night. Normally I think I slept, but it was a message that I received at midnight. Like I just heard I knew that my phone beeped, which a message entered. And normally I was sleeping, and it was midnight. I was like, I don't know. I stood up from the bed, and I picked up my phone. And when I picked up my phone, I saw a credit alert. And I was like, credit alert, as I was not expecting money from anybody. Like, I've never started business, so it's not business money. So I'm not expecting money from anybody. Nobody collects my account number. Nobody collected my account number. You understand? What happened? And yes, there was no name. And it was midnight. My pastor did not have my account number. One account number means. So I was looking at the credit alert. Because now you know that money does not have that much value then, but that credit alert I received then, I mean, it's go a long way for me at that period, because apart from all the crisis, I was like, all the scenarios that were happening, I had financial issues too. Like I was broke, I didn't have money. As money was part of my problem. So I was like, who is one of, I don't know. Maybe it was, that time you're like, even though it's bank usually do their mistake, but they will debit their money back. I'm sorry, they will debit their money back. So I was thinking, they will receive their money back, the same way it came. They will know the same way they remove it. And it was midnight. And I didn't even know why I did not sleep, because immediately that message, at least let me say, it was that message that woke me up. I was sleeping, but it was that message sound that woke me up to pick up my phone and to check my phone, to check my message. So when I saw them, I don't know where you're looking. And no name was there. No name. So I back my phone, and I kept it. So I was like, who has this money? When I told you, so I slept back. When it was in the morning, I checked my phone again. The money was still there. Second day, the money was there. Third day, the money was there. When it was the fourth day, I said, wait, man, no, yo. I said it plainly that any As of Emma Bruno, no expect to work. Men, I know that I'm not expecting money. I said it in my ad that whoever has the money, I'll tell him he or her that. But we know I am sorry because I was expecting money, but Mosari no, but my dad, at least Michelle is at least it shows that whoever call me. Whoever called me would have known my name and my number be here. So I don't where will I run to? And that is the only access account that I've been using as at then. That was the only access bank account I've been using there. So I always say to my that imagine don't know you know. But in Tobani, that's what I would say to the person. Yes, and I went to go and withdraw the money. And when I wanted to go and withdraw the money, it was I was like I was not sure of myself because I was like, you know that you can be saying the money on your phone, but you cannot withdraw, you know that kind of thing. But it was when I went to the bank and I received the money and I was like, look, money, mama, go away. I was like, no, Thomas, this is the money. And I told my parents about it. In fact, I told my parents about it, right? And then it was like, oh, really? I told my mom about it. Then I went to the market straight. I went to Dumota. I remember, and I did some shopping. Then I think I did some shopping. Maybe there was a business I wanted to start. I used out of the money to start the business. And the other week, I went to my pastor and I told him. No, I didn't even tell him personally. When they were like, okay, did everybody have a testimony? I came out and told them, I'm not now. We were like, people were like, what do you mean you don't know? Really? But I will not like up till now. Till then, nobody has called me that we made a mistake. Up till now, nobody called me. So honestly, things like this do happen. Things like this do happen. See, God works in a very mysterious way. See, ever since then, I'll not lie. I think ever since then. Because after I gave that testimony, I will not lie, my life got busy. I stopped attending that essay. I will not lie. I think things started changing because I got busy with life. Yes, I got busy with life, and I think I started my business. Then then I said I had no man, and if I had no serious relationship like that, I had no serious relationship. I had no job, no handwork. I think after that service, my life started getting busy because I stopped going. I will not lie, I stopped going, but it doesn't stop me from getting closer to church. As it doesn't stop me from serving God. I still serve my God in my own way, and I got busy with life, and at least I'm not where I am. I'm not where I want to be. I'm grateful to God. So ever since then, I have this belief that there's nothing impossible without God. I have this belief that there's nothing. See, in my own dictionary, people around me know this, that whenever they say, oh, things, something like this cannot happen, I'll tell them, maybe that's for you. Yes, because maybe that's for you. But for me, I've seen a lot. So, and I believe so much in God. The God that turned SS to AS. Yes, I've seen God. I've seen God turn SS to AS. I've seen where God turned HIV to clear, like no sign of HIV. I've seen someone that do not have womb. The person did not have womb. When they womb, Obimo. So there is nothing. I've seen someone who is as old as a grandma. Then we marry and often true love. Yeah, often true love. We marry. So there is nothing that is not impossible without God in my own side. Though. This is why I believe so much in God. Like I believe so much in God. In fact, I have some personal testimonies that God has done in my life that they are beyond me. That does not mean I do not have challenges. Yes, I do have my challenges. Yes. Let me say my life is perfect. I have my challenges, but God has been so good to me. And I've read stories, I've seen people that, when I hear their stories, I know that it is only God. And it makes me want to get closer to Him. It makes me want to love Him. It makes me want to serve Him. It makes me want to just stay strong on Him. Only. In fact, sometimes I wonder those people that used to go for money rituals, if they know that God can bless them. Believe me, they will never think of doing money ritual. If they know how God faithfulness, how good God is. You don't need to cut corners. Sincerely, you don't need to cut corners. Yeah, I know it is hard, it is challenges, it is this, it is that. But you see, God does not leave His people. If you are righteous with Him, imagine. Okay, you cut corners, right? And you're not saying it's God that bless you. I think you're lying to people that it's God that bless you, but you yourself, you know that you cut corners. No, that kind of things, that kind of bread will not last. It will not last, and that kind of bread, it will also, apart from being it's affecting you, it will also affect your generation. It's as if you stay for generation. So me, like this, I'm always very careful. I'm always very careful about my life. I don't want to do things that will affect my children at the long end. I don't want to do things that will affect my generation, my upcoming generation. I don't want to stay in their life. So that is why I'm so intentional about living my life. I'm very intentional about living my life, and I am very careful of what I think. I'm very careful of my mind. Yeah, there are times that there's no how that. There's no, I mean, we all know how Nigeria is, and we all know how things are, and there's no how you will not think, and there's no how that the situation of this country will not affect how you think, and especially when you think that something like this cannot be possible, or I'll be like you have these evil thoughts in your mind. Yeah, there are times when we say like myself, but they think of negative things. But before I say, okay, let me think about, I just quickly say, God, take away this thinking in my life. I do not want it. No, this is not God's plan for me. I started saying positive things in my life. Yes, because sometimes it is what you think that do come to pass. If you believe that you will not make it, that because the situation of Nigeria is this and that, believe me, you will not make it. Yes, believe me. And yeah, we are all women. We are all women. There's also sometimes when they say, at times when they say, whenever I feel down and I feel like maybe God will not, maybe God is not listening to me. Maybe God does not want me to do this, or God doesn't want to answer my prayer. And I thank God for the people around me. And whenever I complain, so yes, I do complain. Whenever I complain to somebody around me, maybe I'm complaining to that person, they'll be like, stop it, stop them, they cheer me up. I'm so grateful for the kind of people that surround me. They are positive people, and me myself, I try to be positive too. This is where anyone around me, if they're close to me, maybe you form across me and you have talked, you know that I will not always say negative things, even when things does not look like the way you plan in reality. It's good to dream, because it's that dream that makes your faith stay strong in God. So like I said, I have so many testimonies to share, so many testimonies that I knew it is not ordinary, it's just God. I knew it is because it is God that did it for me. No be man, it's just God. So